By the end of this video, you should be able to explain the different types of laws that are out there and how a case gets to the Supreme Court. There are two types of laws. There's criminal law, which means you broke a law that exists in a town, city, state, or country, and you've been arrested. And then there's civil law, and this is usually a financial or property dispute. A good way to remember this is that criminal law is like any Law and Order episode on TV, and civil law is like going in front of Judge Judy. So the Supreme Court, remember, it's an appellate court. And what that means is that someone's asked the court to review a case because they feel that someone's rights were violated. Okay, so let's look at this. First, there has to be a trial court where somebody's found guilty. Then that person can make an appeal to the Court of Appeals if they think their rights were violated. If they're not happy with that decision, they can then appeal to the Supreme Court about that right. Okay, let's look at Gideon v. Wainwright. First, Gideon was arrested for burglary. Then he was charged and tried with not ever having a lawyer. He was found guilty, where he then appealed saying he should have had a lawyer, and the Supreme Court agreed saying yes, per the Sixth Amendment, he should have been represented. So the Supreme Court, in their decision, said yes, Gideon had every right to have an attorney, whether he could afford it or not, for his trial. The court never cared about his guilt or innocence, simply his right. So let's take it back to the learning targets. Remember, criminal will relate to Law and Order, while civil will relate to Judge Judy. And now you should be able to explain how a case makes its way up to the Supreme Court.